Okay, so I'm back on ESLLounge.com again today, and I'm going to be looking at a phrasal verb quiz. Actually, I think I'm going to look at 3 of them. There's 10 questions in each one, so we're going to see 30 phrasal verbs in total. I've just had a look at the first few sentences, and they seem pretty difficult. So, anyway, at the side of the screen, you can see the words that we need to use to make these 2-part phrasal verbs. I don't know. Let's just see how it goes, I think. I'm not so sure that I'm going to get these all right. I think there might be more than one option in some of them. But we'll find out. So, number 1. Firefighters fought the blaze while the crowd... So this is one that I'd thought about quite a while. The firefighters fought the blaze. So try to imagine the situation. They're fighting. They're trying to put out a fire, right? But the crowd, what did the crowd do? I suppose the crowd were observing them. So the only thing that occurs to me is while the crowd looked on. Yeah, that's the only thing that occurs to me. So I guess we'll find out if I've got it right. But yeah, to look on means to observe. Obviously, look, you have to look at something, or you have to, I guess, look in a direction. But yeah, the phrasal verb look on, I suppose, sort of means to observe without doing anything, right? And I think they're kind of passive in this situation. Now they're just watching the firefighters fight the blaze, fight the fire. So, yeah, not easy, that first one. Number 2, we all felt so tired after the first hour of walking, but our guide told us we had to, if we wanted to make the inn by nightfall. So this is kind of like hurry up, but that's not... it's not an option. Keep going, I guess, make an effort, pick up the pace. So I think I would say that we had to push on. We had to push on. And that's the only thing that occurs to me there. I can't think of anything else that would work. Yeah. Okay, number 3. While the office computer system was being fixed, there was nothing to do, so we just did nothing. So an expression that means, we just kind of, just had to kind of wait. No, there was nothing to be done. We couldn't do anything. So we just sat around. Yeah, certainly if it's not that, I definitely can't think what else it could be. So, yeah, that one looks good to me. Okay, number 4. If you don't know what the word means, Jenkins, in the dictionary, right? Yeah, okay. This one's easy. When you need to research something, or particularly with words in a book or on the internet or whatever, look it up. I think it's the answer here. Look it up. Yeah. No doubt about that one. Number 5. I can't understand what you are talking about with this design. Can we it again? Can we what? So I suppose the situation here, if I can't understand something and I want you to explain it to me again, or I want to... Yeah, I think I know the answer here. Can we go over it again? Yeah, so to go over something is to explain it, no? To go over something again is to talk through it, describe the process again. I don't understand anything. Can we go over it again? Can we, can you just help me understand it? Yeah, okay. 6 then. I am, Julie to arrive with the stereo. Otherwise we won't have any music for the party. I am... okay, yeah, I think I've got this one as well. I am... we say depending on, I suppose, which isn't a phrasal verb. It's to depend on is obviously just a verb with a preposition, but In this case, we can say, I am counting on. I think I'm counting on Julie. Yeah, it's like when you're depending on someone or relying on someone to do something, no? And you're assuming that they're going to do it, and hoping that they're going to do it, no? I'm counting on Julie to arrive. And this is one Spanish speakers get wrong quite a lot, because they always say, well, in Spanish they say contar con, which the literal translation would be count with. But no, count on is what we say. Okay, number 7, stop slouching in the chair like that. Oh, stop slouching. No, what I want you to do is, they have a nice verb for this in Spanish, which is erguirse. And I'm sure we have one in English, but anyway, the phrasal verb here is sit up, sit up. Yeah, fairly simple one. Yeah, I don't have any doubts regarding that one. Some of these are more difficult than others, clearly. Okay, 8. Many athletes use steroids to themselves. Well, what do steroids do? They make your muscles bigger. And the kind of people that use them, bodybuilders. So what do steroids do? What's a phrasal verb we can use to make yourself bigger? They use steroids to build themselves up. Yeah, again, feeling fairly confident about that one. Okay, number 9. I would like to that there is a piece missing in this model. Hadn't you seen it? Right, yes, I would like to bring this to your attention, I think. I'm like, hadn't you seen it? I would like to, I think I would like to point out. Yeah, when you point something out, I mean, it could be literally that you're pointing to something, but normally it's like bringing something to somebody's attention, right? Okay, number 10. I don't like these types of rough games. I think okay, right. So when you don't participate in something and you wait until it's finished, basically, it comes from playing games at school, I suppose. I think I'll sit this one out. Yeah. Okay. So I think I've done okay on this. Let's find out. Actual answer was sat about. Sat around is okay in number 3. I think I said sat around, no? So we just sat around, yeah, so I got them all right, great. Let's continue. So here we have phrasal verb quiz number 2 on ESLLounge.com. We need to, early tomorrow if we want to catch the first bus into town. Okay, so I think this one should be fairly easy. Yeah, so, I'm looking at the options. I was expecting to see something easy like wake up or get up or something. No. But I think it's a verb that we use to say start a journey. So I was thinking set off, but that's also, that's not an option either. So I think it's going to have to be head off. We need to head off early tomorrow. Yeah, so head off is to start a journey, to leave, essentially, right? To head off. Okay, number 2. And when we get into town, we can straight the first bank we see. We can what? Go into the first bank that we see, or something like that. We can what? Well, I was inclined to say walk into, but we don't have the option into. Which obviously is not a phrasal verb, I suppose. I think it's head again. I think it means to go in the direction of the first bank that we see. So I think we can head straight for the first bank we see. So to go immediately and directly in that direction, no? Okay, let's have a look at number 3 and see what we think. Okay, so in 3 it says, she didn't manage to anyone from the lineup as she had forgotten completely what the mugger looked like. So she didn't, identify anyone in the lineup of potential criminals, potential perpetrators. I think, or maybe select. She didn't manage to select anyone, I guess, because you have to pick one. Pick anyone from the lineup. Pick out, I suppose. Pick out to select. Yeah, I think it's pick out. Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, she didn't manage to pick anyone out, I would tend to say, but pick out anyone from the lineup. Yeah. Yeah, I can't see what else it could be. Okay, number 4. I will never, to the expectations of my father, I can do nothing right in his eyes. So, this can be for good things or for bad things. If you have a reputation, for example, a good reputation, but as maybe I've got a good reputation as a teacher, but I give a bad class, and I guess I didn't really live up to people's expectations. And my father is very, very demanding. I will never live up to his expectations. Yeah, so that's a pretty useful one to know. So, number 5. Candles usually after about 4 hours. Is that right? I guess some candles. Standard candles. Yeah, what do they normally do? They normally burn out after about 4 hours, I guess. Yeah, boy. What am I doing? I'm not feeling great today, so I apologise for the low energy. Okay, number 6. When you get to the bank, don't stop for another 100 meters, and you will see the chemists on your left. Walk ahead. It's not an option. Walk on. Continue walking. We use on a lot to say continue. Keep on, walk on, move on. I think it has to be walk on. Walk on. Walk on. Continue walking for another 100 meters or so. Okay, good. Number 7. If you want to lose weight, Brian, you fat boy, if you want to lose weight, what do you need to do? Most meat and all that chocolate you eat in the evening, you need to, most meat. I mean, you can cut down on, that's clearly not an option, that's 3 words. On most meat. I guess you have to remove most meat from your diet. I'm not sure about that. I don't think meat makes you particularly fat. But anyway, whatever. I'm not here to dispute ESLLounge.com. I think I'm going to have to say that. Yeah, you need to cut out. Like to remove something, no? You need to cut out most meat and all the chocolate you eat in the evening. Chocolate, definitely. That'll turn you into a little pig in no time at all. Okay, 8. The sniper. The sniper, the enemy troops one by one till they were all dead. It's a good sentence. And I think I know the answer, and I'm not so sure that most of you will know this one. I think it's almost exclusive to snipers, in fact. I can't think of any other context where I would say it. Well, I think something killing something, so maybe there could be some figurative circumstances when I would use this, but the sniper picked off the enemy troops one by one. He picked them off. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead. He picked them all off. I'm living I am the sniper. No, I'm not. Yeah, so that's gonna come in handy, that phrase, if you're ever a sniper and your superiors tell you, pick them off, go, pick them off, and you're like, what? I don't understand that phrasal verb. Murder them all! Kill them! Anyway, 9. In this snow and ice, it's so easy to... I guess. Fairly easy one, no? To fall over, I guess. I was looking for some phrasal verb that probably doesn't exist, like that means slip. So you can slip up, slip over? No, I don't think that exists. You can have a sleepover at someone's house. Okay, number 10. She wasn't interested in his money. Sure she wasn't. Thought. Oof. I'm still reeling from last night. Number 10. She wasn't interested in his money. His sense of humour. What did she do with his sense of humour? Okay, right. So what enamored her, what made her fall in love, what she fell for was his sense of humour, right? She fell for his sense of humour. I haven't really been paying much attention, but I'm just noticing that I haven't used a lot of these. I guess that's okay. I think all of these answers are correct. The moment of truth, let's find out. It says in number 1 that head out is the correct answer. Well, yeah, definitely. You could say head out. I think you can say head off as well, which is what I said. I said fell for in number 10. What's wrong with that? Let's go back. Let's see what I wrote. Did I write fell for? That's what I wrote. Why is that wrong? Well, it says it's wrong, but then corrects me with exactly the same expression. So, goddammit, ESLLounge.com. Get your shit together. But yeah, I agree in number 1 you can say head out. Let's just look at that one again. In number 1, we need to head off early. Head off means to start a journey, like set off. But yeah, head out as well. Leave the house, absolutely. I would say they're both correct there. Okay, let's move on to the final 10 phrasal verb quiz. And here she is in all of her glory. The final 10 phrasal verbs of the phrasal verb quiz that we're going to do today. And yeah, I think it needs to be the last thing I do today, practically. Oh. Yeah. Okay, number 1. Don't worry about the arguments you had with your sister. It will soon... Aha, yeah, this is a... Actually, the one I was thinking of. Yeah, it is there. Okay, it will soon blow over, right? I'm not sure where this expression comes from exactly, to be honest. I assume it's related to weather. So there's a storm, and we know that eventually all the clouds and the rain and the lightning will blow over our heads eventually. No? It'll all go away at some point, sooner or later. It will soon blow over. Yeah, absolutely. You've had an argument. Don't worry, though. It'll all blow over. Nobody's going to remember all the things that you said. Number 2. If you see Jane tomorrow, if the sniper hasn't picked her off, if you see Jane tomorrow, my best wishes for her new baby. So it's like something like, give her my best wishes. Pass on. Yeah, there you go. That's what it must be. Is that an option? Pass on. Yes. Yeah. So you pass someone on. You can pass something on to someone, literally, physically. I mean, and figuratively, is to pass on information. So it's not really figurative, is it? But I suppose, what are you really doing? What's being physically passed between you? Words? Are words tangible? No. Pass on, definitely. Yeah, relate something to someone. Okay, 3. We went to the new cinema, that new cinema first, then the pizza restaurant, and we in the bar near the old bridge. And then we in the bar near the old bridge. What did we do? What did we do in the old bar? Well, I suppose it's like the last place they went, isn't it? They were, excited from the film that they'd just seen, and decided they needed a pizza to just chill out. And then, you wanted to wash the pizza down with a nice glass of refreshing beer. So what happened? We ended up in the bar near the old bridge. Yeah, that's what happened to us eventually. God knows, it was a crazy night. Pizza restaurants, bar by the old bridge, mental. Okay, number 4. Parents often worry about their teenage children, and so they should, with all these snipers picking them off or trying to. They worry about their teenage children. A huge phone bill, like getting a huge phone bill. What do they do? Yeah. I think I know this. They worry about their teenage children running up a huge phone bill. It's like generating a huge phone bill. Absolutely no idea where this expression comes from. Can't think of it. But yeah, we definitely say that. To accumulate something, you run up a lot of extra charges by raiding the minibar in your hotel when you come home in a drunken mess. Number 5. Oh, yeah, sorry. I should have wrote running up. Sorry. Easy mistake to make, If you're not paying attention and this is an exam, there are no second chances. Well, yeah, when you pass your answers onto the answer sheet, I suppose you can kind of, whatever. Okay, number 5. It's been raining for 3 hours now, and it doesn't look like it will stop today. It doesn't look like it will blow over today. I don't know. I've had to think about that one for a minute. I think it means, stop. It doesn't look like it will let up today. To let up means to stop. So it doesn't look like it will let up at any time today or any time soon. It's going to carry on. It's not going to relent. It's relentless, this rain, this endless rain. Number 6, he tried to... his deception, which is not disappointment. Deception is when you deceive somebody, like essentially lying. So his lies. He tried to... his lies... his deception, but he was discovered when he left an incriminating photocopy on his desk. Oh, what a silly man. Yeah, I think he tried to, and the clue is discovered. He was discovered. He tried to cover his tracks. He tried to cover up. Is that an option? Yeah, he tried to cover up his deception. He tried to hide his lies, yeah. Okay then, number 7. We've only got 4 more to get through, and then I'm gonna sleep. Okay, 7. He isn't a good boxer, but his trainer keeps him as though he was world champion. I don't know, treats him as though he were world champion. Okay, I think I know what it might be. So he's not a great boxer, but his trainer says to everyone that he is a great boxer. What does he do? He talks him up. talks him up, I think. I suppose the idea his trainer has is to, build his confidence, but of course, generate hype, because you want to get that big fight. And it doesn't matter if your boy dies. You get a big fat check. One payday, baby. That's all I need. Give me 3 rounds. Okay. Talks him up. Yeah. Yeah, I think it... Yeah, I can't see anything else that it could be. Okay, number 8. 3 more. 3 more. The professor. The nutty professor. The professor spent 2 hours speaking about the economy without even mentioning globalization, without even, what could we say, without even mentioning. So if you mention something, and I suppose briefly, we touch on a subject. So you don't go into it in depth, you just touch on a subject without even touching on globalization. Yeah, that looks good to me. Number 9. The money we owe you for unused vacation time will to next month's check. Will. Oof, this one's difficult. So, I think what we're saying, well, I understand what we're saying, right? We owe you money and you're going to perceive it in next month's check, right? I think what we would say is carry over. It will carry over to next month's check, I think. Not 100% sure about that one. I think that sounds right. I don't know if there's perhaps another option there that I'm not seeing. I think it's carryover though, yeah. Number 10, last one. And then I can collapse. No, I can't because I've got to upload the video, of course. Oh, God. That takes forever. You wouldn't believe how long it takes. Number 10. With that accent of his, he could... A Frenchman, I think. Yeah. He could make people believe that he was a Frenchman. Well, I guess he is if he's got an accent like a Frenchman. Unless he learned English from French people, which is, not impossible, but strange. Maybe he's from Quebec. Or from the Bayou in Louisiana or somewhere like that. Wherever those people live. Those Frenchies. In the US of A. Okay, yeah, he could pass for a Frenchman. I think he could make people believe. He could pass for, people would believe it. He could pass for a Frenchman, I think. And we have pretty much finished. Let's see if I've got them all right. And number 7 says it was talking him up. Why? I said talks him up. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, keeps talking him up. Yeah, God, that was a very silly mistake. I just didn't read keeps. Yeah, of course, his trainer talks him up as though he were world champion. Of course, keeps talking him up. Absolutely, that's definitely incorrect. Silly mistake, and it's if you're going too fast, always read the sentence carefully because you often you can often make mistakes. Even I make mistakes, because I'm just not reading the whole sentence. I'm like saying his trainer. What does he do to him? He talks him up. Good. Yeah, obviously, if you've got the word keeps, you have to conjugate the second verb in the ing form. Have to keep. Okay, we're done. I guess. Yeah. I'm definitely done.